Hello everyone, Fortnite Boy back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing the rig tutorial part 2. I did get some intel on how this pillar is laid out as far as the designs on the walls go. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so on the left of the door, you're going to want to put this piece right here, as well as this piece right here. I'm sure you can imagine how that's going to face, and just like that. Next, what you can go ahead and do is copy, or excuse me, you're going to want to go ahead and get the regular blue on the blue design that's facing on the outside with the line on the inside. You're going to place it above those two, just like this. Then what you're going to want to go ahead and do is take this piece down here and place them just like this. And then once you've placed those walls down there, you're going to want to go ahead and grab the regular blue quadrant walls, or at least I like to call them these walls right here, regular blue quadrant walls, and that's just going to go right above them as assumed. Okay, so now what we're going to want to go ahead and do is we're going to want to take these stairs over here, except we're going to have to make some modifications to them. So basically what you're going to want to go ahead and do is turn grid snap off, and then have your resize access on with, and you're basically just going to turn the stairs so they're facing the other way, and try to get them to the size, to their normal size, okay? So as best as you can. Then you're just going to basically place them down anywhere. Then what you're going to want to go ahead and do is turn off building to prop, and then it'll reshape it back where it should be. Although it may not let you place it in a certain spot, because that's how building the prop works. You have to have something to support it, like a build. Just place it down by the water, then cut it, and you can go ahead and make sure you turn building the prop back to origin center. And then you can cut it, turn grid snap to 2, and place it back down. But not a block up in the air, okay? Don't do that. There you go. There you have it now. Perfect. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and snag this bad boy from the other pillar that we worked on a few days ago in the other tutorial. It's actually 4 days ago now. And then that's just going to go right there. And once you've placed that, you're going to want to go ahead and grab this stair over here. Except we're going to have to make some modifications to it, this yellow stair. What you're going to do with it is you're going to do the same width check that we did earlier. And it's just going to basically reverse the side of which the stair is on. So try and get it to around the exact size of the stair, or at least as close as you can get it. And you're just going to basically want to place it anywhere. Then turn off building the prop. Place it down in the water, then cut it, turn building to prop back to origin center, and grid snap to 2, and then place it. There you go. And it's probably not going to be perfect, but yeah, about as close as you're going to get it. Okay, and if it's a little bit off, even with building the prop off, then you're just going to want to go ahead and turn building the prop back to origin center. Then you can just use your grid snap to try and get it. Your grid snap off to get it, excuse me. Okay, there you go. Now that's done. Alright, so this pillar is officially done. Now it's time to move on to this pillar over here. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to go ahead and do is you're going to want to find the door that has the 4 quadrants, as I like to say. And it's going to be the one with the stripes, so find the 4 quadrant striped door. And that's going to be this one right here. And then you're going to go ahead and place that right on this side, without resizing the width, Fortnite Boy. And that's just gonna go right here. There you go. Once you've done that, you're going to want to go ahead and find this wall right here from earlier. It's going to be the lines with the stripe on the outside. So basically the indented walls with the line on the outside. So yeah. Alright, then you can just basically go ahead and copy the same interior design, but with the regular blue instead on the outside, on the outeriors. So there you go. Now that is complete. One more thing I forgot to mention is delete the original floor here and place this one right here from the rig floor and stair gallery. Okay, facing the right side, you're going to want to take this piece right here and place it just like this. Then what you're going to want to go ahead and do is copy this piece and paste it right there. Then once you place that, you can go ahead and get the regular blue quadrant piece from earlier, which we used in one of our other pillars right here. And that's basically just going to go ahead and go right here. This lag is honestly killing me. Then you can basically just place this wall right up here. Once you place that, next you're going to want to go ahead and make your way over to the rig wall gallery, and you're going to want to find this striped piece right here. Excuse me, this one right here. And that's just going to go right here. Then you're going to want to go back into the rig wall gallery and find this piece right here. It is also striped, and that's just going to go right next to it. Then you can take this piece right here and place it just like that. Then you can go ahead and take this piece right here, and you're going to place it just like that. Then you can take this piece and place it next to it. Next, you're just going to want to go ahead and copy this piece from earlier, and that's going to be right here, as well as this piece right here, which is going to go on the top of that. Down some of the Alright, now we're going to go ahead and place down some of the floors that are required inside of this rig pillar. And that is going to be this floor right here. And that is going to just go inside of the pillar with the yellow stripes facing the door, just like that. Then you can go ahead and copy your regular floors from other pillars. And they are just going to go simply all around, one here, but leave this spot open, and that's where our fellow white striped piece is gonna go, and that's just gonna go in this corner over here. And this is also where the stairs are gonna go ahead and start. So the stairs are this kind over here, which we had used in the pillar before this, and you can just go ahead and paste that right here, just like this. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and we're going to do the outside of this. So basically, you can go ahead and copy any set of these right here from any of your other pillars that you had done, and then you can just go ahead and paste it right here. Make sure that you have building to prop origin center on, and you're going to want to turn on building to prop 4. Alright, so next what you're going to want to go ahead and do is we have one more thing to do, and you're going to grab, what color is this? That's red. You're going to want to find the blank version of this platform right here, and that's basically just going to go right here. And you're going to go ahead and get the corresponding side stair, which is going to be this one right here. Except we're going to have to make some modifications to this. And you're going to want to make sure that you have grid snap off. And we're going to do the width trick like we've been doing in the rig a lot for the stairs. And then you're just going to basically place it down after doing, you know, the whole building to prop thing, which I'm actually not going to do right now. Alright, and then the last thing that we have to put here is you're actually going to have to go inside of the rig gallery if you spawned it down. And you're going to want to find this piece right here. For some reason, this is not actually in the gallery when you spawn it down. This kind of happens sometimes, so there's nothing to be mad about, but you're just going to have to go inside of that gallery to get it. And you're just going to place it down like that. And we're done with this pillar for the moment until I get some more intel on how it is supposed to go, which I'll probably follow up with you guys on that in the next tutorial. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next pillar. So I'm sure you guys have guessed by now, our next pillar is actually going to be 9 apart like this. So it's gonna go from this corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 floors apart from each other. And it should be lining up with this next piece over here. And you're basically just going to place it on the corner of this last piece, like this. Okay, I finally got that after 10 million years of dealing with lag. I got that, so basically you're just going to follow the same steps that we have been doing for the past pillars now. And that's just going to go on every single side here. So first thing that you're going to want to go ahead and do for your next pillar is we're going to want to... Alright, so you're going to want to go ahead and find this door right here. And then you're just going to go ahead and place it right here like this. And then you're going to want to go ahead and find the same rigid design except without the door with the stripe, and that's going to go right here. And then perfect. Then you can go ahead and go to our previous pillar and grab this piece right here. Make sure it's a blue background, and that's just going to go right on top like this. There you go. Okay, and then to the left of the door from where I'm facing, you're going to want to go ahead and copy this piece, as well as go ahead and grab this piece from over here. Make sure it's a striped version though, and that's just going to go right next to it. Above this piece right here, you're going to want to go ahead and grab this piece from this pillar, and that's basically just going to go right above like this. Then what you're going to go ahead and do is copy this piece over here and place it right in this position. Right in that spot. Simply go ahead and copy this from the last pillar and place it in front of the door as expected. Then what you're going to want to go ahead and do is place this, take this piece, and you're just going to place it on the rest of the floor spots here. And do not place it half a block up in the air. Alright, and then to the right of the door, you're going to want to go ahead and take this piece right here. Oops. And actually, you're going to want to take this piece right here. And you're going to place it just like this. Then what you're going to want to go ahead and do is go back to a previous pillar that we were working on. And you're going to want to find this piece right here. That's just going to go right next to this piece. Then what you can go ahead and do is copy this piece from earlier, and that's going to go right above this piece. Then you can basically just go ahead and go back into the rig wall gallery, and you're going to want to go ahead and find this piece right here, and then that is going to go right above this piece, just like that. And there you go. And then your stairs are just going to start from the door. So you can go ahead and copy any other staircase from any other pillar that we've done. And they're basically just going to be facing like this. Then you're just going to simply go ahead and get this piece right over here. And you're just going to go ahead and paste that right there as a... Then you're going to copy this piece that we previously used, and you're just going to paste that right here like that. And there you go. Now it's time for the back of the pillar. So the back is really easy. You're just going to copy this piece right here, place it here, as well as right here. Then you're just going to copy this piece and place it here. And then you're just going to copy this piece and place it right here. Okay, there you go. Now it should be looking like this. Okay, so that is basically all for this pillar right here. And now we're going to move on to the next pillar, although I don't have any intel on this as of right now, but we're just going to build out 4 blocks. And then on this 4th one, you're going to take this and you're going to place it right on the corner of your the first corner of your 4th block. So basically just like that. And then it should be exactly lined up with this, as well as equivalent spacing between each pillar. There you go. Like I said, I don't actually have any intel on this pillar, but we're just going to go ahead and get it started so we have a starting point for when I do get intel. I'll probably get intel on this pillar in the next tutorial. Okay, everyone. So now we're going to start by doing the pillars, but first we have to make some adjustments. So I realized that this is actually supposed to be 1 lower. So you're going to want to take that down by 1. Same thing with the other side. Take that down by 1. And there you go. Let me just place that back. And then do the same for the other side, as this is actually incorrect. So we want to fix that. Sorry about the inconvenience, everyone. I just made a mistake. What you're going to want to go ahead and do is open up to the rig prop gallery, and you're going to grab this piece right here, not the longer alternative next to it. And you're going to take this piece and rotate it on its roll axis. And the majority of it's going to be on the right piece, but a little bit is going to be on the left piece. So think of it as like a 1/8 on the left piece. So just like that. Except you're going to want to make sure that's touching the wall on the inside that you... Oh yeah, I forgot to recommend to place for lining. For aligning, so... And make sure it's aligned with this down here, where it meets. Just like that, as well as the wall right here. If it is and it's not poking through, then you know you're good. Next, what you can basically go ahead and do is just keep going by the ace. So 1 here, 1 here, etc. And there you go. It should meet over there on the other side. And then I guess I forgot to put these 2 over here. So you're going to want to go ahead and take these and put another set of the angular pieces over here. And then do the same thing with the sides like this that we've done on previous pillars. Just like that. And there you go. Now you have your first pipe little thing done. Next you're going to want to go ahead and do is open back up to the rig prop gallery. And you're going to find this piece right here. And basically you're going to rotate it on the roll axis. And you're going to make the widest angle possible while it's still reaching. I also recommend stretching it out by the height axis. So basically just making it longer. Until it reaches about there and it's sticking through. You can also turn grid snap off for this. It also works a lot better. And once it's just about like that, you're going to want to do the same thing to the other side. So you're going to want to go ahead and do is take this piece from the rig prop gallery. And you're going to want to make sure that you're placing it right where the pipe meets with this down here. And if you want to make it more realistic, I do also recommend turning it on the roll axis to make it look like it's hooked up to the side, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing for the other side. So just like that. And there you go. Alright, and you can basically just go ahead and do the same thing over here once you've placed these down on either side. You can copy the entire thing and paste it over, but I don't recommend that. Because when you paste it over, it's going to get off the grid, and that's going to be a pain to try and fix it, as well as if you don't get it completely right the first time. So yeah, that's why I don't recommend that. And you're just gonna do the same thing in the same place all the way across. Alright, and there you go. Once that's done, you can basically just copy this over here and do the same thing on the other set, on the other pipe. So just place it just like that, and there you go. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and focus on this pillar a little bit more. We're actually gonna start working on this area up here, and we're gonna start by getting the floors. So basically what you're gonna want to go ahead and do is grab this floor right here, this exact floor in the rig gallery, and you're gonna want to make sure you have grid snap 2 on, and you're gonna go and place that right here, just like that. Then you can go ahead and grab the exact same thing, except make sure you're grabbing the one that's blank and has this under it, the same texture. So now it should be looking like this. What you're going to want to go ahead and do is go back into the rig wall gallery, and you're going to find this piece right here, this little archway between hallways, and you're basically going to place 2 of them here, but make sure that it's facing like this, not the other way around. Now what you're going to want to do is take this piece and copy it and paste right there. Then you're going to open up to the rig floor and stair gallery again, and you're going to find this piece right here, the staircase, and then you're just gonna paste it right there, just like that. Next to it, you're gonna want to go ahead and go back into the rig floor gallery, and you're gonna want to find this piece right here, and that's just gonna go right here with the yellow facing inward. You're gonna want to go ahead and find this piece over here inside of the rig wall gallery, and that's going to be this piece right here. And that's going to go right here as well as right here by deleting this window, and there you go. Now we're going to start moving on to this area over here. Alright, so basically what you're going to want to go ahead and do is you're going to want to go back into the rig gallery, and you're going to look for this piece that has the quadrants and then the 2 on the other side. So I'm gonna call this piece the quad by. So what we're gonna want to go ahead and do is we're gonna want to go ahead and find this piece from the rig wall gallery. Make sure you have the quad in the blue, and that's just gonna go right here, just like that. Next, what you're gonna want to go ahead and do is go back into the rig prop gallery, and you're gonna find this door. It doesn't have a door on it, but it's a door opening, and that's going to be the quad with the squiggle. So this one right here, or sorry, the quad with the indent. So now you have your quad indent door, and make sure the quad is facing this way, and then the indent is facing the other way. So quad indent door. Okay, I have a quick question for you guys. Are my videos cringe besides the fact that I'm helping you build locations? Are my videos cringe? Just tell me, okay? Are they cringe? This moment is probably already getting cringe. Okay, so now let's get back into the video. Alright, so now we're actually gonna move our way back over here, and we're gonna add in something that I forgot to add in earlier. And you're gonna want to take this piece over here, and that's gonna go right here, as well as you're gonna shrink it down by the width axis and turn on grid snap 4, and that's just gonna go right there. And I realized I made that one too big, just like that. Guys, one quick thing, make sure that you're actually grabbing the right piece. As you can see, I accidentally grabbed the wrong piece. You're gonna want to make sure you have this piece, but with the blue on the outside, not that color, not that design. So there you go. Alright, so next what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're actually gonna start making this room now. So you're gonna want to go ahead and find this piece right here with the blue facing on the outside, and that's just simply gonna go right there. What you're gonna want to go ahead and do is you're gonna want to go ahead and find this piece over here in the rig wall gallery, and make sure it's a regular blue one, but we're actually gonna have to make some modifications to it. So you're going to want to make sure you have grid snap off, and you're going to resize by the width, and you're basically going to switch sides in which the mechanical stuff is on. So all the wires are going to be on the opposite side now. And once you do that, you can basically just place it down in a random spot, turn building to prop off, place it down by some builds. Once you've done that, you're going to want to go ahead and turn building to prop back to origin center. And then you're going to go ahead and place that using grid snap 2 right in its place, just like a baby. Alright, so next you're going to want to go ahead and find this wall right here from the rig wall gallery, the indent and then the buy. And then that's just going to go right here with the indents facing the room that we're working on currently, just like that. Then you can go ahead and take this piece from earlier and you're just going to place that right there, just like this. Oh. Alright, and I realized I made a mistake. You're going to want to actually make sure that you have the blue facing on the bottom, since this is technically outside now. So you're going to want to go and replace those two pieces with the actual blue counterpart. So that's going to be this one right here on the left always. And then you can just go ahead and delete the old one and place it with the new one, which I just accidentally backspaced. Alright, so I just realized I made a mistake. So you're going to want to delete this piece that was here earlier and go ahead and get the counterpart to it. You're going to want to grab this one, but make sure it's the blue on the bottom. Since that is outside, it needs to be the blue. And then you're going to make sure that the yellow is facing the door just like last time. Then you can delete this piece and go and do the same thing by getting this one right here that has the blue on the bottom. Just like that. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and just copy this window and place it just like this in this spot. Alright, and now what you want to go ahead and do is copy this piece once again, and you're going to place it just like this. Then you can go ahead and copy this piece from earlier and just place it right there. Next, what you're going to want to go ahead and do is go into the rig wall gallery, and you're going to want to find this vent that has this facing the inside. And then that's basically just going to go right here, except we're going to need to make some modifications since it is on the far side. So you're going to want to do the same thing that we did earlier. You're going to take the width, and then you're going to basically switch sides by doing that. So you're going to switch sides. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to place it somewhere random. Then turn off building to prop, place it on a build. Then turn building to prop back to origin center. Copy it. Make sure you have grid snap 2 on. And then you can just go ahead and place that right there on the opposite side, just like that. And there you go. So then next what you're going to want to go ahead and do is go back into the rig floor gallery, and you're going to want to find this piece right here. Make sure you grab the one on the left, and that's just going to go facing this way, just like that. Then you can just go ahead and grab this piece once again and place it right there. Next, you're just going to copy this piece right here and make sure that the less interesting side is facing this way. Basically, it means without the little ridge on the side like this. Okay. What you can go ahead and do next is copy this piece, one here and one there. Next, what you're going to want to go ahead and get is you're actually going to want to go ahead and find. Next, what you're going to want to go ahead and get is you're going to go back into the rig wall gallery, and you're going to find a wall that actually has blue on both sides. So that's going to be this wall right here, and you're basically just going to go ahead and place that right next to this wall right here, and there you go. Then you can go ahead and do the same thing, except this time it's going to be a window. And you're going to want to make sure you find the window that has the same thing back to back. And then what you're going to want to go ahead and do is you're going to find this window right here. And we're going to have to make some modifications to it. So you're just going to place it right here. And then what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna take it and you're gonna turn on grid snap 32 and then place it in the exact same spot but with the depth shrunken down just by a little bit. So it's not poking through the other side. And there you go. Now you have a window with blue on both sides. And it's an accurate depth as well. Well, a pretty accurate depth. So yeah. Basically what you can go ahead and do is take this piece and you can place it here as well as right here. And the two pieces next to the window are just going to be blank, just like that. What I want to go ahead and do is copy this piece from earlier and you're going to want to place it right here. Then what you can go ahead and get next is this piece over here that we also used earlier, except we're going to want to go back into the gallery because we need to find a different texture on the bottom. Make sure you grab the left one, and it's the light version, not the darker one. And now it should be looking like this under, just like that. And then for the wall on the side here, you can basically just go ahead and place that right there. And then you're going to want to go ahead and visit our old friend, this piece right here. And this is just going to basically go all around this thing. So one here, here, all the way until over here. So just like that. And then this entire side is basically just going to be all blank. Just like that. And what you're going to do on Alright everyone, so that is going to wrap up today's tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. I feel like we got a decent amount of the rig done today. You know, a little bit done at least. We got basically all of the pillars done besides this one right here. And we did some of the little one of these here. If you actually found intel on this before me, you're welcome to build this pillar and then just do the same thing here. But with the next tutorial, I will surely have intel on that. I promise. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the like button if this helped you out. And stay tuned for some more future rig tutorials. Peace out, everyone. Oh, and by the way, if you stayed this late, I turned 12 yesterday. Shh.